Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm back. Feeling like crap, but let's see how many games I lose. Still trying to get used to this Madden 27 thing. So let's get ready to play some Madden, and there'll only probably be 2 or 3 games. I'm not really 100% yet. I just haven't been feeling good. So I appreciate everybody that showed up Thursday night for WNFS. That was awesome. So now why? Hold on. I'm gonna have it. So we're gonna go here. Let's retry this again and share. There we go. I got it fixed. So let's get locked in. Go down here. Get ready to play. Here we go. Yo, hey Joe. Hey. I am alive and in color. So appreciate you guys stopping by. We're gonna get ready to play some Madden. Not too long tonight. I am, like I said, it probably won't be as long as I thought.
It's in the game.
I got to get a new headset. This
EA Sports, it's in the game.
in the game. Tiff, LOL. All right, let's start making some people whine and cry tonight. Because I feel it. I feel the plan. I feel the power tonight. Hold on. I got to fix the audio. That's why my headset is way down. That's why. I hope I don't get any of those errors tonight that CDS scan. Because what I might have to do, unfortunately, if we get those, I'll have to re-download this. It's a glitch. But yeah, I'm on a losing streak right now. Got to update roster. Woo! Here we go, everybody. Let's go. Let's do J Faz's colors that he used to like tonight. Let's go. Let's do Thursday night football. I'm hoping. Yo, shit, hey. Hey. Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings.
Turning every game, every inning, every at-bat into a chance to win. Trade on all 30 MLB teams exclusively on Polymark, the official prediction market of Major League Baseball. New customers get $20 for their first trade with code HIT20. Is your mattress giving you leaks?
Will Riker is the kickoff for the Vikings.
Your support that can keep you up at night. Sleep experts have the advanced training, arriving help, advanced tools, and you for the most support. But the Tempur-Pedic Advantage, its unique technical
Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, will.
Ha! Yes, Shay, I'll send him a message. I forgot. I went live and I'll send him a message. But yeah, we'll play sometime. I'll get him to. Hi! That guy was so scared he was gonna lose. And I love that one automatically. Yes, sir. All right. But yeah, I'll message him here and. All right. Let's go Monday night. Let's go because it's hot out. Let's do that.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper. But the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. All teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Return coming from the 14. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On second down, here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And give him the first down, Brock. Great results. That snap goes for 17.
That's just one of those plays on an opening drive, King, where on one side it's demoralizing. Defensively, rally, go make that tackle. But offensively, it just infuses you with so much confidence, knowing if you can just put the ball in your guys' hands, they can make a difference after the catch.
Setting him on the dive. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knocked down that runner.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw to the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock hits second down.
That is a
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. Wally got another one to lose tonight. Yeah. Another loss. Another loss for another first night. Yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody knows I'm gonna win. Everybody knows I'm gonna win. But now here we go again. I'm feeling. All right, here we go, guys. Another one. Another one bites the dust. All right. Okay, here we go.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. So the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, Dax. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they've got it down, giving him a 13 on that previous play. Offense up to the line fast. Give to Williams from the gun. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9. Working quickly here. Going right back to the fullback. Next play. He's getting the 1st down. Winds up at about 6 on that play before you stop. Back to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense to the line fast. Out of the shotgun, they give it to him inside. 2 yards, all he can get. It's 3rd down. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
And to the ground it goes, so an incomplete pass brings us to 4th down.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Cowboys, 1st down.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. They were able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point.
The only way you could measure an everyday player is by that defense and offensive numbers. So
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they go up 7-0 here early.
49ers. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
His former organization and his major league debut was Chicago. Across a 3 season with the
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Change up the call. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Bounced by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Jukes away from one. He's brought down after a big play. Give him about 19 yards. That is a San Francisco first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Going to run again with McCaffrey. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, on. Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. All right, here we go. Second down. They stick with McCaffrey. Brought to the ground finally after a gain of about 17 yards. And that's going to be good for a 49ers first down. That's the end of one here. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. McCaffrey to back on 1st and 10. And he's been busy to start this one. This play is 4th carry already. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. Escapes the defender. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. And it will be first down, 49ers.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, 49ers.
A give, left side to McCaffrey. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. And that play put to bed by DeMarvion Overshow. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Fights his way through a tackle. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Because there's a little boom and bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Eye infection of a illness or are allergic to it. Eye injections like Eylea HD may cause eye infection, separation of the retina.
Purdy now on 4th down. The call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have to change the possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
I think this defense was designed to give them 3 points on the opening series. Instead, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop. Looking quickly here. Here's Dak. Get this over the middle to Ferguson. Tackled after a gain of about 13. That's going to be down for first down. Hand off to the up end. He sounds in space as he crosses the 45. Into the red zone. Gets the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for two.
The Cowboys will line
All
up.
right, they're going to throw for it.
Conversion.
Into a crowd, and intercepted. Well, he looks maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out.
Or maybe they're just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snaps. Got to find some way to make that call work.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Great. If they can get half their guys. It's a 2-run
So first down from the 41. Here's Purdy to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
They found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play, and almost always that's going to be good for a first.
And a 49er first down.
Now Purdy. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings it second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Purdy throwing here on second. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either.
He's going to take this to the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, a 4-yard score. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This was a game thick with storylines. Jake Anderson's debut.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. There's a dive up the middle. Gonna take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now. We'll be quickly trying to get set. Playing favorites win the fullback here. Brought down after a gain of about 5. That gives them a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Now Dak to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down. Prescott to throw. And down he goes on the wrong side of midfield. They got him at the 46. CJ West. And that's going to force them into a 3rd down and 11. Now here's Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Prescott will look to throw. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be around a 6-yard pickup. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Aubrey puts it through, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brendan Austin kickoff for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Lindo to return it. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't bring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Second down, Purdy. That's complete, Mike Evans. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20 in the landing zone and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4. And goes to the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working on 2nd down. Prescott fits it through the contact at the catch point, forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just 3rd down now.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He connects downfield. And they rally to him quickly, but he's got an 11-yard gain, Brock. That's enough to convert this 4th down. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
2nd down, here's Dak. And this one's going to be forced out by the Jets. Incomplete. They've been going his way all game, Brock. Defense is paying attention. Someone there to bring up 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Upton State. And the 49ers will take over beyond their own 40.
Intercepted by the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys will be down inside the opposing 35. They take over after that interception. 1st and 10 to the 32. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And the stop is made downfield after a gain of about 18. And that is good for a Cowboy first down. They'll start the drive with blue. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from it?
Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
San Francisco.
An invitation to the field.
Purdy to throw it. Into the hands of Kittle. Brought down after getting his guys about 26 yards. And that is a San Francisco first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. You get more and more recognition in this league. They're still constantly working to prove they're playmakers too.
We just get the play on. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
They don't have to.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. And the defender comes away with it. Kobe Durant has it. And the Cowboys will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
Pretty fast. Intercepted. The Cowboys
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
22-yard line.
Up the middle, blue. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. Ball lost a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Dak to the air here. To the middle, it's snared by Ferguson. And finally, they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. The give gets blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Offense up to the line back. Second coming from Prescott. Pressure coming, and they take him down. C.J. West. That is his 2nd of the game.
It's 3rd and 11.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They'll be 14 yards and a new set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. The Cowboys up by just a couple of points. Line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Blue gets the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Looking fast as that clock ticks down. Give on second here to Blue. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring a third down.
And for him to come out there, he gave a 5 receivers, 3 runs, 81 pitches. I think more than anything, it's something that Seattle can get excited about. And I get it, it's a pitcher. He's not going out there to swing back. But it's somebody that absolutely dominated the minor leagues. He's somebody that this team could wrap their arms around and say, all right, we got this going. Oh, by the way, we also just won a game. Maybe it's a good luck. Yeah, that's what it is.
Not much time left on the play clock. Brian Schottenheimer is going to get a timeout here.
Yes, sir. He already knew his destiny. Woo! Whammy is on fire. Whammy is on fire tonight. All right, let's do 8 o'clock. Let's do.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
All teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this is Savion Williams on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Kenny Clark in on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They stick with Jacobs.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation. Okay, defense broke through so quickly they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Needing 9 now on this third down, thanks to that false start penalty. To the air with Love. And that one's going to fall incomplete. That forces fourth down. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First down now, ball at the 33. Prescott opening with a pass. Takes a hit on his first pass attempt of this game, and it doesn't get anywhere close. That's incomplete. Brings up second down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me this, always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Experience the technology, the luxury, and the personalization for yourself.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Back to the air, Prescott. And this is going to hit the ground incomplete. Looking for that same man. Defense was ready for him with that hit. Third down coming up. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they only get a couple when they needed, and they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it fourth down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And he had just enough leg behind that one, and off the crossbar and through. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Here comes Williams on the return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
That cannot be undone. 16-year-old
Now Love on the play fake. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
He loved by his friends and teachers and spending time with his little brother watching the Friday night football game. But at 10:30,
Tucker Craft. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled up to about 21 yards.
saw someone in a white suit open fire on camera and his younger brother as they walked by this church next to the school.
Reeled in by Jaden Reed. He's going to be out of bounds there. The Bears make this stop after a gain of about 17. And that will be good for Packers' first down.
As police said, Cameron was shot multiple times. He was rushed to Vanderbilt University.
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock. Continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
Connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Reading in part, our hearts go out to Cameron's family, friends, classmates.
That's complete to Reed out left. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Anyone who knows anything
makes the catch. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden. Having a 7-play scoring drive.
7-4-6-3. And Metro School says great counselors will be available at Monday for students and teachers. Now, Suffolk Judge registered sex offender to 5 years in prison.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again.
Was arrested.
There's Kavontae Turpin on the return.
Registering as a sex offender.
Good work so far. He's got room. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
Social media account that Hammond listed on the registry form. When the detective then looked at his phone, he found more than
3 seconds, 1 play remaining in this first quarter.
From online sources depicting sexual abuse of children.
To throw, here's that.
And moving to Franklin County,
on the crossing route.
They are charged a man.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 1 quarter away so far. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
We will certainly keep you updated as we learn more details. About 17 years, Coach Red Media Luna is here.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have 2nd down and 5. Give to Williams from the gun. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short. They stay on the ground with Williams. That play picks up about 6 yards as he stops. That's going to give Dallas the 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Prescott. Contact is there, and that's going to break up the catch. Incomplete pass. Across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
They'll run it here. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from it. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Third down, run with Blue. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Prescott on third down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. They stop him after about a 5-yard gain. That is good enough for a fresh set of downs. First down, it's Blue. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film and playing all these plays. Once it's out to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger. Stretch them further. After cut plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
And higher prices, you could be paying a
We'll see another play here, Brock. The clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Lambeau after this.
I get that. Judge Judy never misses a beat.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Sunday, it's preseason football on Fox.
Now here's Prescott. Throws caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. That's all that matters. Set him up with the first and goal. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Now Blue. And he's going to reach the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. They're going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. The 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Green Bay offensive line now. 1st and 10. Running back motions right. Love. Cut down the field, Golden. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby, but he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Amber with Nashville, Mayor Kirby O'Connell was in.
There's Love to throw. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From our responsibility standpoint, we do.
Working on second down. Love. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They send a man in motion. They'll throw, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's not going to be able to get them the first. They stop him just shy of what they needed. Here's for Steve Conner coming up on fourth down. Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock. They want to go for this instead.
International Airport is ongoing, as you know.
Fourth down, here's Love.
Walking
the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bounds. He's at about a mile from that marker. He's going to get turned on downs.
I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
There's the tackle, but the damage already done. Give him about 23 on that play. That is good for a Cowboy first down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out.
East Main Street Bridge over the Harvest River.
He gets it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Offensive line fast.
Each day you can expect some lanes in that area to be shut down.
On second down, Prescott. On the right side, it's got Mike Ferguson. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up third and short from the 37. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
After tragedy. And the deputy straight on a shopping mall in Ukraine.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Donald Blue here. They get to him, take him down after a gain of 3. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
We're nearly back. Give the leverage. Roll man hands off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
So most insurance companies spend a fortune on famous athletes. Cute characters distract you from realizing.
Head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Alexander Insurance. We're a broker who works for you. We spend
line up the design keeper. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This is a 48-yard look for it. Aubrey puts it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Hey Tennessee, we're Bob Discount Furniture, and we're throwing a grand opening celebration.
Running it after the penalty, and they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
So you never
That's the amount that's looking for there, kid. Gonna need some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on Sunday.
All of our grand opening celebrations across Nashville and Parksville. It's all happening this Labor Day weekend. Murfreesboro, Franklin, Griffin.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Trying quarterback run here. He's got to gain a 6 there. There's 7 Williams getting in there for the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. We go with a design keeper. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one pulled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
20 inches of rain fell in this 24 hours. That's a big record.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, a selection breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Was thinking just to get rid of it there. No chase. It's third down.
3 yards to go.
Love looking to pass. Pass brought in by Watson. Down after a gain of about 5. That gives them a first down. Here's Love.
5 minutes.
The Rush is going to win this rep. They get to it. The Packers take their first time out. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Rolling on second down, here's Love. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll run this with Blue. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd down, here's down. And it's incomplete. Started as a catch, but they hit towards it free before he could secure it. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, you're flying around and making the play. I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
This is our town coming out and being together. This is
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
devastation. You know, this is who we are. And
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Takes the handoff, now Love. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. Depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
It's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Blue running to the right. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. And each year you get to that, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get them.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers getting back on the final play of the quarter.
And then also just that drive around.
A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th.
I thought we were going to zoom in a little bit more on it. It's like Woodbury, Cincy, and it's activity. There's also that showing.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Pass caught out right by Golden. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. It's 2nd down.
Sunday afternoon. I think it's shaping up to be a beautiful day tomorrow. The outdoor plans, it's going to be a great day for any of those. Monday is more the same.
Hand off here to Jacobs. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Just isolated showers and maybe it's going through down there. Nothing serious.
We'll go pistol set here.
And that's pretty much going to be the same story.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. They almost found a way to squeeze through that chaos there for a score. Cutting yard shorts, but maybe less than that.
Can't be any give from this defense now, Kate. Surrender the only cushion you had. You better buckle it up and bite down on that mouthpiece.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal.
For your temperatures tomorrow morning. We're getting out your plans early at 60 about 7 a.m., 8 a.m. We're at 69, and then by 9 a.m. we'll have the temperature.
On the sneak, it's low. Charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I think I can see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
An economic war with our neighbor. Why a 3-day pause with Canada didn't lead to a last
Jacobs. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it fourth and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What does that offense do after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? More importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
It's the beat. Nice furniture mattress Labor Day sale.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Jaden Reed in from 3 yards.
You start.
Don't you worry, I've got plenty of time, bro. Got plenty of time.
Moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for the.
And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting at the 10. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
And it needs to be
New set of downs for him from the 31. This drive's going to start with an end around. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Yeah, it's over.
Could be it, folks. It's
Don't you worry about it.
Picked off by
You said one down. You watching the freaking Packers.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge.
That's what's going to happen.
President Volodymyr Zelensky says Ukraine intercepted about 90% of missiles used in Russia's attack, but ballistic missiles remain a challenge. His team is prepared to find Patriot interceptors to improve its air defenses and is asking the U.S. and other allies to release more.
Russia is the only realistic way to solve this is to force them by working together. No one should be left to face such things.
And there's growing concern over Russian drones becoming a threat to NATO territories. Romania's president says a series of Russian aircraft breached the country's airspace in recent weeks, Most recently, a drone that Romanian forces destroyed on Thursday. Today, the Trump administration described what the alliance is doing to protect its borders.
We are shooting down drones. We are increasingly deploying our eastern flank drone systems. And so
now on an absolutely perfect night in the Lone Star State, the roof's been open, and we're ready for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
16 people at a shopping center in President Zelensky's hometown. Zelensky described the attack as a double attack, where an initial wave of drones struck the area, followed by a second wave, ruthlessly, purposely striking as rescue crews responded. Here at home, a federal judge struck down the Trump administration's ban on visas for immigrants from 35 different countries. Now, the visas for those countries, including Russia, Somalia, and Libya. The department said the move would stop people who, quote,
there's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Oh, a good-looking return set up here, and a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Overnight, 50% tariffs on $20 billion worth of Canadian goods.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
This morning, the import taxes will apply to about 5%.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And they'll get it down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Discriminatory treatment of a Mexican bill. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney said.
To throw is Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10. Down at the 31. They'll run. This is Phil Maffa. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. Here's Maffa. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down the 15-yard line. Second down and 8. Prescott from the gun. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Ferguson. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run here with Maffa. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown run. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Result of distracted driving. There is not a tweet, post, or TikTok that is more important than paying attention to the road. If you're a victim of a distracted driver, you deserve to be paid. Call me at 615-242-9000. I'll help every step of the way.
If you or a loved one is in jail needing bail, we will help you with process from anything. I guarantee you will happen. You are right. Mom, please. That's right. When you're right.
Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Tennessee Lottery has proudly provided funding for education programs throughout the state.
Brandon Audrey now for the extra point.
Tennessee Promise, as well as technical school grants and more, have received over $8 billion funded. And that's left.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Game-changing, life-changing funding.
Every great day starts with Joining the piece for daily gut support. These stimulant-free magnesium gummies help your gut run smooth. You can put gummies for daily gut support.
Stories that matter to you.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
It's hard to think back on last winter and devastating ice
And
storm.
makes it across 20
But some
to set
people
up
are
shop at the
still
23-yard line.
Fox 17 News' Dennis Ferrier spoke with a Nashville homeowner who's discovered a hard truth about dealing with insurance.
Your house is badly damaged, and you have insurance. Maybe you expect your insurance company to ride like the cavalry and make everything better.
Looking to put a drive together.
Not so fast.
I mean, we had water.
Looking to pass. Tua. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
She's been in the middle of some horrific, complicated murder case. Always advocating for victims.
Water was coming up here.
But in this story, a beautiful Nashville home capsized by the ice storm.
During Nashville's ice storm, we lost electricity, so we left our home. And when we came in, there was a ceiling on the floor and water on the floor. And the disaster that we walked into today is still a disaster to us.
It was catastrophic. It was basically destroyed.
Yes, it was a catastrophic situation that we had to.
I haven't seen Oregon trying to get the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Never read it before.
From every piece of furniture,
Here's second and 10.
Subflooring and total loss.
So this is where it started. And I was here when it was open, but I was on FaceTime. And it was, my husband opened it, it was like 9 o'clock.
What Masaki learned is that you need to understand your insurance policy before.
Looking to throw. Penix.
And so she turned to
First throw of the game. Going to be intercepted. Picks off Patrick Harvey and overshot.
It's a tool for asking the right questions. It's not making you an expert, but it helps you ask the right expert questions.
Yes, sir. Woo!
You're not covered for it, don't you? Move on and figure out what you're covered.
the insurance company sent some emails to put it all in the guy and understood.
Here we go, Wally. Here we go, Wally. Cook a puff. Here we go, Wally. Here we go, Wally. Everybody, everybody, don't you know? All right, guys, this is the last game.
Your family, your people.
Ah, crap. Not what I wanted to do. All right. This might be the last game of the night.
And Nashville's Interesting Response Commission has released an interim report about the response storm by NES.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, it's our main event between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Marsha Blackburn should appoint her successor in the U.S. Senate if she's elected governor. Blackburn is on record saying that that's what she
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Jair Brown has it. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on second, Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On the ground, this is Phil Maffa. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
All right, this is Maffa. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first. So hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. That almost felt like an instant replay of his previous run, Brock. Another great opening created up front. And he said, thank you very much.
And this offense totally in the driver's seat. You want to try to run it back a third time? Also maybe a time to throw it right over their heads with a little play-action pass.
And a good defensive play to knock that one out. We've got 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Bronx, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know that's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Dak to the air here. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5.
Prescott and a throw on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Whatever you want to do. And what I really love about it,
on 4th down and 5, the offense staying up there. Back to throw. Here's Dak. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal. David will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he was close to 3 on that play. 2nd down coming from Prescott. Caught in the end zone. Jake Ferguson capping an 11-play march to pay dirt. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And that ties things at 7.
Yellow-orange explosion. Spotlight on America investigates.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Isaac Garinjo to return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
While Howard Republican says the woman won't be advocating for transgender people, the group added support for transgender issues more than a decade ago, but says they become
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Participation in high school athletics. In the United Kingdom, Harry Windsor, who was moving back with Meghan and their children after 6 years here in the U.S.
And they're going to audible before their opening snap.
Harry and 6 others, including star Elton John, were ordered to pay $13 million.
First play, he's going to throw. Purdy on target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Each story
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on 2nd. Purdy gonna look to run. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Offense in the movement here. Here he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops it. That's going to be good for 49ers first down.
It seems that they read the line that it should be. But instead of a lunar flyby, they'll stay in low earth orbit, docking with 2 lunar landing.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey.
Each
launching left through inside the 30. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that's got to feel good for this offense.
New plan, the type of rocket that will carry its lunar lander into orbit for Artemis 3. NASA officials remain confident.
The Euro there to tack on the extra point.
2027.
14-7 now near the first.
Test flight before Artemis 4 attempts to land humans on the lunar South Pole as early as 2028. The legacy of Artemis.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
You today. I certainly don't feel the legacy of Artemis is.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up in the 35 to begin this drive.
President Trump will visit Johnson Space Center in Houston next Friday. There he will present
the Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Past the far side of the moon.
They'll start with a give to Davis. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The search dog is helping find the humans.
Here's Prescott on 2nd down. And that's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And once again, they can't connect.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate. They converted on that 4th down. That would put it past them to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
Next day delivery on all in doctor.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On 4th down, Prescott to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Here Brown has it.
We need it.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
With other characters. So switching to T-Mobile solved a lot of problems that we had.
I'm able to use key satellite now. We've got coverage no matter where we're at. America's best network. We talk the big satellite coverage with key satellite. And right now, keep the phone you love, and we'll pay it off up to $800.
A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Working quickly here. Working on 2nd down. Prescott. On the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at 47. The throw, Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. Forward progress starts. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the first down. Hands off here to Davis. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. So we're through 1. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
Plus, save up to 65% on a huge selection of red tag board samples and half the gift. The Sprint Super Savings event is 5 p.m. Sunday.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start with 2nd and 6. They'll hand it off. It's the end around. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
The Sheriff's Office to rescue this horse after it got stuck there in the mud earlier this week. Now, it did take a few hours to get him out, but thankfully
Will
that
drive
horse was
continue.
fine,
Here
just
comes
a little
3rd
bit
down.
funny. And a special friend out west is helping families find closure after drownings. One dog in Utah is using his nose
Here's
to locate
Dak.
remains in the water. Kristen Penn has the
He
story.
has the first over the middle, and they're going to bring him out at the 36. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
I call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
First down here for Dak. And he's now up to 7 of 12 throwing the football after that last completion. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive
Joe are volunteers with great basic
Got
needs
some
and search and
positive
rescue.
yards. That's a good bet. Two plays like that, it's just as too hard to pile together to get first downs. It's the better defenses in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Dak to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away and a failure to connect. Brock means it's 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
It's tough work, but work that can bring a grieving family answers.
The family was so appreciative that they now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
A former employee just his city. Now at 79 years
I'm
old,
seeing those
he's still
defenders
showing
love
up
to
to
chirp
help
and do a little
only
talking
this
throughout
time
the game.
his partner
That's
is
a perfect chance to
and
back
is
up
close to
that
his
talk.
age and
What a one-on-one battle to win.
We're good buddies. And it's not a master dog kind of thing.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
In a sense.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. 4th down, they come through. Big play there, 12-yard pickup, and this drive's rolling on.
That was some serious trust right there, Dave. I like to say that you signed the check as a quarterback once that ball leaves your hand. And he threw it short of the sticks, trusting his guy could go get the rest, and he sure did.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up.
All right, well, we had a pretty nice day today with some pockets of rain here and there.
Yeah, most areas, I mean, that's a beautiful baby day, but also a little bit of a different story for some of those folks up there.
First down here for Dak. Now 4-6 passing on what has been a very busy drive for him. Davis takes it straight ahead. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Pushing through
Inside the red zone.
and then continuing to
And he loses control of that one on the hitch. That's going to be incomplete. It's been a busy man on this drive. Defense clearly taking notice. It's 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. And he gets home. Touchdown, Dallas.
We had seen it finish up there. We actually had to pick up out the radar on that finish on down there. It was in laying down a little bit. We zoomed in to view of what they storm looked like as they were pushing across the plateau. We're going to zoom in right here, though. This is about all the.
With a point after, here's Aubrey.
It's just stretching right through Nindale right there. Only a couple of blocking strikes with that. Not anything bad.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. We're back square. 14 apiece here.
Very small over there. For the rest of the night is
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Lindo to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
May be able to get a couple of ice showers down there in parts, western areas, but nearly everybody.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
On Monday and then on Tuesday morning, 7 a.m. right there. They should be off to the right.
They'll start this one on the ground with the cap. Good game here. 11 yards of the start. That's going to pick up the first. Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Upper 60s, 4-7, depending on where you're at.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
77 at Greenville. Right here in Nashville, we're at 82, 78, and Gibson at 76 for the paint temperature up there in Clarksville. The 49 down there, the upper 60s, mostly clear.
We're going to play action. See quick here with the pass rush. Passing up some action on and inside to alter that throw. Falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Oh boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, that's really well said because you can feel sometimes the quarterback can drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy.
She started dancing in profession at just 6 years old. She was formally trained in New York City and danced on some of the biggest stages in the world.
Kittle makes the catch. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops there for no gain on that first down play. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Purdy throwing here on second. Right side, that's secured by Kittle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half. All set to go now from the 35.
He admits he couldn't have done this on his own.
Purdy to throw it. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
That says his faith and love of music have gotten him through dark days. In 1943, he was drafted into the Army and left his wife and child to serve in Europe as a tank destroyer gunner.
And he's going to score pick 6 for Dallas. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
The Army corporals.
You're called pick 6 and multiple highlight.
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on. Ooh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
They're kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline, get out there to defend the 2-point play. They did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
Stopped on the run back of the 27. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Despite his assignment to stop this enemy, he found some common
First play in the series, all the way to the right. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. First play to drive loss here. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. It's Kittle over the middle. Making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams and taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
For the gift of every day, and to still share his gifts with others. God is with you. His spirit with you.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Lindo to return it.
Very special man and special generation.
And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. This third phase of the game, the special teams, You just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
This could be a thing. Someone on active duty who's going
It's a dive up the middle. That one stopped right at the line for no goal. It's going to be second.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, once you're in the glass for one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over.
Throwing on second. Purdy. This one's misplayed and falls to the ground. Incomplete. It's third.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It could be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Stay off.
Putting the tight end in motion. McCaffrey on third down. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's fourth down. Offensive line fast. Pretty gonna go on fourth. They connect for the first. And this is gonna go for a gain of 20 as that converts on fourth down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, McCaffrey. Rob Pratt, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're still backwards. There's a hurry up offense here. They're wrong for him here. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Just an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
So there's no console?
Purdy looking to throw.
Yes, that was
They don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got these breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Pretty quickly here. Give on second here to Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Prescott now throw on third down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
You deserve it.
On first down, it's Blue. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Third down run with Blue. He finds space into the red zone.
But Alex Morris had a lot more to do.
Oh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big bags. Let's get more likes in this stream, please. 8 people in here tonight. Hell fucking to the yeah. Woo! Woo! That was freaking awesome. All right. Oh, woo! Now that's called rage quitting. Figured a secret weapon now. All right.
Was ticking. Ceremony was just 3 hours away.
And they succeed. Everything recovered. The money went off in the drive. Until the happy couple read their vows while the suspect.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to 44.
A gain of 15. First down, Cowboys.
Prescott. Open man, that's Jake Ferguson, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 35-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Cowboy first down.
Prescott to throw it. He finds his man. Played. That's Ferguson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They go again with Blue. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Jaden Blue, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Aubrey good with the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Rams nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The play action fake. They look to throw. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Going to be taken in here by Nacua. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains.
41-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw is Stafford. Flushed out right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Getting home that time to Marvin Overshow. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll...
Wally's on fire because some of their internet are not working. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 1 loss. Wow, look at that. I'm back to my freaking yeah, 9 people in here. Appreciate the love in there. Hell yeah. All right. Here we go. Here we go.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off.
Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go from Dallas. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. So Digizua in on the tackle. Second down, here's Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now. So they pick up 9 on that previous play. Running for the marker with Williams. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Going for it, it's Williams. And they're going to get far more than that 1 yard they needed. Going for it on 4th down pays off. So the hurry up here.
That's good for the Cowboys.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down coming from Prescott. Go to the right side by Ferguson. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that 1st down marker. Up the middle, Blue. They're going to slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And that's going to give the Cowboys a 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Cowboys
We'll start the drive with Blue. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. And it's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play. Offense in a hurry up here. On second down, Dak. Throwing the out route complete. Manage about 9 before a stop is made. That is good for a Cowboy first down. On the give, it's Blue. Still has room inside the 15. There it is, touchdown Dallas!
Touchdown!
Ryan Schottenheimer wants you to get 2 more here.
The Cowboys will
Here's
that.
that.
For the 2-point conversion.
It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
Successful. That makes the score Cowboys 8, 49ers nothing. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Gorindo on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they haul him down, but we all saw. That looks pretty awkward, partner. This flag should be a face mask. Things look good on the play until we saw the pull of the face mask, and that spoils the defensive effort. Play action now. Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Purdy throwing here. Taken in by Kirk right side. Good work there, adding a little chunk after that catch as he gets it ahead for 8 yards, make this 3rd and short. So a couple yards to go here after they picked up 8 on that last play. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. He has the first and still going past the 35. Goes up top and he's going to get there. Touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
The 49ers will
Samuel comes in motion left. Here's Purdy to throw. And he makes the catch, and just like that, we're right back even at 8 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Blue gets the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Working quickly here.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2.
Here's Prescott on second down. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
We'll get it. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
12 more
Moving
yards.
quickly, trying to get set again.
Cowboys first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
On the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Going on second down, Prescott. Some heavy contacts here, and that's going to break things up. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Cowboys.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. And that is the end of our first quarter. We're knotted up at 8. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Give on second here to Blue. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. To the left, wheeled in by Ferguson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
16 yards. And the Cowboys first
Going with
down.
Blue here. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play.
Throwing on second, Prescott. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Third and goal, Prescott. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at fourth and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got to defend.
It's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson scoring on the 13th play of that drive. Aubrey gets the point after to go. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Cowboys 15, 49ers 8. Brendan Aubrey
now to kick this one away. Garindo to return it. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Garindo on the return. The Niners take over first.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
30-yard line.
A pitch to McCaffrey. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Going to be incomplete. Third down coming up. Now it's Purdy. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the first down.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, 49ers.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. First down run, netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Second and 10.
Running back sent in motion left. Purdy throwing here on second. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. You get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Third and short. Here's Purdy. Fire quick, but he is so hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. That's going to bring around fourth down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Purdy on the play action. Kittle makes the catch. And he's got the first down. It's a pickup of 5. That's going to keep their offense out there. San Francisco calls it second timeout. All right, so they came through on fourth down. That reward a fresh set of downs. Now inside the 25. Cut near the goal line. And he gets home. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian Kirk scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And we are tied at 15.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This short fielded at the 20. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Dak to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. This is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41.
Third down run with Blue. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too.
15 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Now it's Blue. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
13 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
They'll run this with Blue. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. The Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
now Blue. This one stops. Great gains about 6 yards. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down. Now a timeout taken by the offense. And we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 34-yard
Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates who worked so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
Gorindo to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10. Their own 28-yard line.
One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. Completes it downfield to Kirk. They get him to the ground, but boy, a gain of about 25 before they did. And it will be first down 49ers.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gorindo to return it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
And the 2-point try is good. He reaches the end zone and gives them a 5-point lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Well, we certainly got an exciting opening to our half with that return, and a little more excitement as they go for 2, but they come up short.
Yeah, nice for this defense after getting hit in the mouth on the return to step up and rise to the occasion. Not the way that anybody on that side wanted to come out of the locker room, but denying them the 2 points at least stabilizes things a bit, and that gives their offense a chance to answer in a moment.
Lindo to return it. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Putting a receiver in motion. Purdy setting up that play action. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Motioning the tight end now. 3rd and long for him here. This is hauled in by Samuel. And it's going to be a 1st down as the stop is made, but not before they come through. What a call on 3rd and 16.
1st down, San Francisco.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. We dodged the tackle. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. The 10. And he gets home. Touchdown 49ers.
Touchdown
Christian McCaffrey brought one back earlier and now takes one across. Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown, and then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd down, here's Dak. We'll get this over the middle to Ferguson. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
Got a man. It's Glenard. Down there after a gain of about 14 yards. That is good for a Cowboy 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st down. It's Blue. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Inside the final minute of our 3rd quarter.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
the middle, Blue. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They've got the 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for our Cowboys. 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup.
2nd down run by Davis. Ran into him all that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. And they just get the playoff. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Still going past the 40. Hits the 20. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey. That's his 3rd on the ground this week. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Sent right down the middle and good. And they now lead by 14 points.
38, Cowboys 24.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Dak to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Running out of the gun with Davis. And a good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a 1st. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Now here's Prescott. Looking for him again, but not this time. That's incomplete. The defender made the adjustment and the hit to break it up, Brock. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Here's Dak. They almost had him this time. They went back to the same well, but defense had a man in the area there to break that up, Brock. It's 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And that will be a 1st down. He had to have it, and he got it. This drive continues. Well, probably a little closer than they would have preferred it, Brock. But, hey, a good call nonetheless, keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
You know what that was, Kate? That was awareness, right? An understanding with both the play call, but more importantly, an awareness of the receiver to know exactly where he needed to get the job done.
Offensive line fast. Going right back to Davis. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd
2nd down. Dak. Almost another catch on this drive there, but the defender breaks this one up. So it's incomplete. Makes it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 20.
Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout.
6-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run. Davis. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Dallas. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
32.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Lindo to return it. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Niners take over first and 10.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. They send the tight end in motion. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. 49ers leading by 6. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he will have the first down there for the 49ers. And that should do it, Brock. They can take down this win. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Jukes away from one. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey. He gets another here in the 4th. Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Dropping back to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
They'll start with a give to Davis. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing on 2nd down, Prescott. And this one's going to be forced out by the hits. Incomplete. They've been going his way all game, Brock. Defense is paying attention. Someone there to bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Looking to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Stop finally made, but well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. And that's going to give Dallas the first down. Prescott set to pass. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Throwing now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for George Pickens that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Now to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2.
15 people in here. Share it out. Share this out and hit the like. Heck freaking yeah. Let's share this out. Sometimes late at night. All right, I think we're going to call it a night almost. One more game.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Prescott on second down. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. It's going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Working quickly here. Prescott now to throw on third down. Complete beyond the marker. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down, Cowboys.
Give to Williams from the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Ali McNeil in on the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
That last catch looked good enough for the first, but they're going to need another inch or two here on third down. Running for the marker with Williams. And they fought their way through and stopped it behind the line. It's going to be fourth now and less than a yard. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. They left the offense out there on fourth rock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards and a fresh set of downs, too.
That is some seriously fearless football, Kate. On the opening drive, no less, where either way somebody was going to get a spark to begin this game. I don't think Vince Lombardi makes that call, but I don't think these guys care.
And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Second down coming from Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. He stopped here, gain of about 7, and that's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Cowboys.
They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. And that is Malcolm Rodriguez bringing him down. Working on second down, Prescott. To the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. It's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
On the give, it's Blue. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be fourth and short. Offense in the hurry up here. On fourth down, Prescott's a throw. Hits him on the out route. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. Blue gets the handoff. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 5. Brings up second.
Through again. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. Offense up to the line fast. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. Blue. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Ford Field right after this. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass ball's incomplete on 4th and goal.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. And I think they can finally loosen their collars just a little bit. Brought that nice little cushion now off their own goal line.
That necktie is not a pretty tight when you're down there smelling your own goal line. So gives them a little room. Exactly what they need.
He's going to fall down after a small pickup. Maybe got 4 yards there. And that's going to be a Lions first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Past the 45. Jahmyr Gibbs. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land a haymaker.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue. And he's got a dunk here about 40 yards before the stop is made. First down coming up. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 14. And the Cowboy.
First down, and they go right back to him. There he goes on the right side. Into the red zone. And he gets home. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. All right, here we go. Second down. Off play action. Goff. And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Throwing Goff. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. Space on the right. He's got room. Amon-Ra St. Brown. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Bates now for the point after. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Up the middle, Blue. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Second down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making a catch. So it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Now Blue. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. On the yard. That means fourth down coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They're about to throw, Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And this is going to get them the first. Great call in a tough spot. They pick up 14 yards.
A gain of 14. And a Cowboy first down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. A third down run with Blue. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Now it's Blue. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Blue back there, 1st and 10. Now up to a handful of carries just on this series. Now here's Prescott. And he loses control of that one on the hitch. That's going to be incomplete. He's been a busy man on this drive. Defense clearly taking notice. It's 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. And they try him again, but this one is also incomplete. Defense stayed focused on him after that last play, Brock. There to break it up. It's 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here we go, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Blue running to the right. He'll get him the first inside the 25. And on 4th down, they're getting 16 big yards before the stop is made. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Roger McCreary takes it away. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Operating for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 27.
Got to the air now. Got for big yards on the right side. At the 20. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. They'll try for 2. Goff gets his line set.
The Lions will set up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll run this with Blue. And that's already just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Throwing on 2nd, Dak. And this throw is going to be incomplete. 3rd down.
Yeah, just as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And a good tackle there. They gave up the catch, didn't let him challenge for the first after. So it is 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Not much time left on the play clock. Brian Schottenheimer's going to get a timeout here. As Ackham with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
All right, guys. Yes, I am rage quitting. I'm getting so tired I can't keep my eyes open to win. So I appreciate everybody came in. 17 people in here. That is freaking awesome. 17 people. I've lost 2 games from the last time now. I am 26 and I'm 25 and 27. My division, I suck. So, all right, guys, we are going to call it a night. I appreciate it. Nice to see you, Judd. Nice to see you, everybody. Peace out. See you guys in the next one. And see you later, alligator. Talk to you later. Too sweet. Too sweet. Adios.
Wally's on the air! Yeah!